What's up, guys? Welcome to another epic freaking episode, JPhillyRetro. Guys, thank you for watching. Got a pretty cool episode for you today, guys. We're going to start things off with a couple of really cool yard sales today. Some rare Friday yard sales, and they got a lot of cool stuff there. Wait till you see that. Then we're going to actually hit up two sort of different thrift stores. Wait till you see. Heartbreak. All I can say is heartbreak. Then we're going to wrap things up over at Walmart, where I actually found a couple of really cool scores. So, guys, stay tuned. Keep watching. We're going to have some fun. All right. Friday morning yard sales. Wow, look at all those books. There's a lot of books. Holy cow. Lots of good ones. Some Dean Koontz. There's all kinds of Dean Koontz books. That's cool. Good morning. How are you today?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. That's cool. A Weebles Circus. That's cool. Get some Playmobil. Wow, lots of Fisher Price stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that kind of stuff.
Oh man, collect it all.
You collected it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. My kids are born right after they stopped making the normal ones. And they,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
so I started collecting those for them and kind of.
Yeah, this is good stuff. House with people and furniture. Cool. Get the market. Sheriff's office. Get the farm. Wow. Couple houses. There's more farm. Oh, look at this circus train. Get the clowns and the animals. A couple airplanes. What does it say? You know, people, accessories, and plane. Wow. That is cool stuff. Got an old parking garage. Oh, this is cool. I think I used to have this back in the day. Yeah. This old Fisher Price phone. Is that the Sesame Street? That is the Sesame Street. Yep, there's Oscar. Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. I got some old Barbie stuff back here. Look at this stuff. That's pretty cool. Big Barbie camper. Got like a dressing room type thing, I guess. Got some Lego sets. Those are cool. Jurassic World. All right, guys. So this next one looks like our kind of flea market. I mean, not flea market, our kind of yard sale. I was just talking to the guy who's doing the yard sale, and he said he runs a little toy store up at the Quakertown Market. What is that? Huh. Not quite sure what that is. Interesting. I'll have to check on that. Got some 12-inch figures here. Disney. Ooh. Lots of loose figures here. Got some little football players. Let's see, what do we got over here? Ooh, who's this guy? Oh, wow. I honestly don't know who that is, but I think Steven would like him. That's kind of cool. Looks like we got lots of modern, not modern, but semi-modern 90s Star Wars. Got some, what are these called? Gargoyles? Who's this guy? Huh. Oh, look at this. Is this Panther? The McDonald's? Oh, yeah, look. Oh, I think I might need these. I know they're not, like, rare or great, but I don't have them. I might get both of those. Oh, look, here's a Ram Man. Yeah, I might grab that, too. The Jeff Goldblum. I got some Batman, some Spider-Man. Huh. Let's see. Who's this guy? Interesting. Got some Jurassic. Some Legos. There's a Funko soda. Snorkel Freddy Funko. Got some Simpson stuff back there. Some Jurassic Park. That's cool. Oh wow, look at this big bin. Pokemon 2000. Yeah, I'm gonna dig around in here, guys. I'll let you know if I find anything cool. I have some like core figures or Chatney figures or something. Those are cool. Got a Boba Fett riding a motorcycle. This is mostly just like little kids' cars and stuff in here. These are pretty cool though. Check out these planes. All these different Hot Wheels planes. Those are pretty cool. An Ertl. Yeah, those are not bad. $2 a piece. Not bad. Yeah, that one. I got some Funko products here. Ghostbusters. Game of Thrones. Let's check out. There's the Playmobil.
What's that?
The Playmobil firehouse there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I got a good one here somewhere. Yeah.
Let's see. Got all kind of PC games. Manga. Got some Atari controllers. Video games.
6, 7,
Xbox.
15 something.
Yeah, we do have some Transformers over here, but the guy said they're all broken and beat up. But still pretty cool. If these weren't missing pieces, I would definitely pick some of these up for Steven. Man, that's too bad. All right, guys, so like I said, starting off with two really cool yard sales this morning. I was actually pretty surprised. I never find Friday yard sales in my area, and those were actually really cool. I was happy that I went to those. As you saw, the first one had a lot of cool older stuff, lots of like older Barbie stuff. I really don't know much about that stuff. Probably something I should learn more about. Bowtie Toy Guy. you and I are going to have a powwow, brother. You're going to have to teach me. And then they also had all that Fisher-Price stuff, which was really cool. I was very tempted to pick up the airplane and the kids, or the people. I think she was selling the airplane, the airport, and the people for like $15. Very tempted to pick that up. But you know what? I just don't. I do have a couple of Fisher-Price Little People things in my collection currently, but I just don't have room to store more play sets and Fisher-Price, vehicles. Those airplanes are big. Most of the Fisher-Price play sets are big. It was super cool to see. When you think of 70s and 80s toys, you definitely have to throw Fisher-Price Little People into the mix, because that was such a huge part of my childhood and a lot of kids that grew up around the same time I did. So it was definitely cool to see all that stuff. I was really tempted to pick up a couple things, but ultimately I just passed on all that stuff. The second yard sale we went to, you guys saw, that guy had a ton of action figures. Not a whole lot of vintage stuff, unfortunately. But I did pick up a few things there. Now, the guy was really cool. Like I said, he told me that he ran a booth at the Quakertown Market, like a toy booth. So I might have to stop up there one day to see him, see what he has in his booth. But yeah, he gave me some really good deals. Let me show you what I picked up at his sale. So guys, the first thing I picked up was this Smurfs set of 4 glasses. Now, you guys know how much I freaking love character glasses. These are not vintage, obviously. These are from 2010, so not quite vintage yet. But they're still really cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. He had a $20 price tag on the box, but told me that I could have the whole set for $5. So I couldn't pass it up for $5. I don't think I'm going to display this with my other, like, vintage glasses. We may just use them. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I don't know what we're going to do with them yet. But for $5, I couldn't pass those up. Those are pretty cool, guys. And then as far as toys go at that sale, I picked this guy up. I have no idea who this is. If any of you guys know who this is, let me know. Comment down below. He's missing the missiles and stuff that go in his rockets. Very articulated. Look at that. Look at the fingers and stuff on him. He's not for me. I actually picked him up for Steven. I don't know what this little dial or the wind-up thing on his back does. I have no idea. I picked him up for Steven. Steven is a huge fan of, like, these big chunky, McFarlane and Marvel Legends and things like that. These big chunky modern figures. I have no idea who this guy was, but he was only $1. Nice big heavy figure. What is that on his? Oh, it's just a feather. Nice big heavy figure. I'm gonna give this to Steven when I get home. For $1, I couldn't leave that behind either. And guys, this isn't a toy, but for $1, I could not leave without this. I had this exact wallet, I believe, when I was a little kid. I mean, who didn't have an Army Velcro wallet in the 80s when you were a kid? I mean, I may just use this. I may switch my wallet over to this freaking Velcro camo wallet. How cool is that? That is definitely right out of the 80s, man. For $1, I had to have that too. And then for myself, I had to pick up these McDonald's Masters of the Universe figures, these Motu 200X figures from McDonald's. I do not have these currently in my collection. I've always just kind of, I don't know, just kind of passed on them whenever well, I've seen the Cringer before in, like, bags at thrift stores. I don't know if I've ever seen Ram Man or Panther before. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I mean, these three were $1, so I couldn't pass that up. I had to pick these up for my collection as well. Guys, next up, we're gonna head over to a couple of different thrift stores. Watch this. Guys, my heart is broken. Look at this. 2nd Avenue Thrift in North Wales, one of my favorite thrift stores, is totally closed. I just drove up to pull in here to shop, and they're closed down. Like, when did this happen? I know I was in Ohio for a few weeks, and, I've been back for a couple weeks since then, but I guess within the last month, they decided to totally close down. Oh man, that sucks. The sign inside says closed permanently. Wow. That sucks. Alright guys, well, I guess instead we'll do a little bit of chilling and goodwilling at the Montgomeryville Goodwill here. Man, I'm still bummed out about that 2nd Avenue. Huh? What can you do? Let's see if we can find something good inside here. Are these pencil erasers? They look like Crayola crayons or something. I think they're erasers. It's kind of cool. Let's see what they got here today. Who knows if they'll have anything good. Body Parts Joke Lab. The heck?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh. Okay. Let's see, anything down here? Nerf guns, of course. Lots and lots of Nerf guns, of course. The little bluey set for $4. Let's see, Philadelphia Phillies 2008 calendar. FAO Schwartz. Yeah, not really seeing too much yet. Bunch of cheapy little kids' cars. I got some bins down here. There's an Anakin, a no lightsaber, and nothing in there. What's this guy? Okay. Man, lots of Nerf guns today. Looks like the Star Wars little kids bowl and cup set. What's this? Oh, a Gujitsu, I think. This is kind of cool. It's like a activity box, I guess. Kind of cool. Got a NASA space shuttle here. Let's see, what else? Yeah, not much. Kind of striking out all over the place here today. Oh wow, look at that. Looks like somebody painted that. I think, yeah, that's homemade painted. It's cool. Oh, it's just a decor, home goods. Huh, interesting. It's not really a toy. Some kind of is that like a Treasure X playset or something? Or Imagine X maybe? Oh, it's a Matchbox. Huh, interesting. Yeah. Now let's go check the other side. Alright, well, got some kind of a dino here. I guess it's Jurassic. Yeah, it's Jurassic. He's kind of cool looking, but nothing really that I need, I don't think. What is this? Kill count. Okay. That's kind of creepy. Kill count, huh? Wow, check that out. Holy cow. I don't know if Steven, I think Steven has that already. That thing is huge, $20 though, holy crap. I don't know if he would want that or not, but I'm not paying 20 bucks for that. Too bad he's not with me. Oh my goodness, things just keep getting worse with thrift stores in my area. Guys, I am heartbroken. I cannot believe 2nd Avenue Thrift is no more. I'm gonna have to find an alternative because it was one of my favorites in the area, seriously. Really bums me out. And as you can see, the Goodwill had nothing. I got the El Gordo Busto inside the Goodwill today. Absolutely nothing in there. So I decided maybe I would just turn the day around. I had to go to Walmart to get some, personal stuff. Maybe I would check out the clearance or the toy section, or maybe we could turn this day around. I don't know. All right, well, let's see what they got in Walmart. This is actually a different Walmart than what I usually shop at. So, you know, we'll check the clearance, check the toys, the collectibles, all that stuff. See what they got. Man, I think I might ride around in one of those stupid little scooters again, man. My knees are killing me. Too bad Steven's not here. I would love to see him cringe when I yell out, "Skibbity toilet." Alright guys, well, we found the toys. Yes, I did borrow one of these stupid little carts. And I don't know what I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. My knees are getting worse and worse. And I feel stupid driving around in a little cart looking at toys, man. But once I'm out for a couple hours, I guess I just need to start walking more. I need to go on walks. That's what I need to do. Anyway, this Jurassic World stuff is really cool. Look at this big dude. So, anyway, if you hear this thing clicking, this is the seat that I'm sitting in while I'm driving around on this little cart. So embarrassing. Look at this. I have a couple of these masks right now for sale on my eBay store. Things that my parents found at their thrift stores. Look at this guy. I've seen this dude before with these big long nails. He's pretty creepy. Let's move along. Let's look and see. There's some DC. There's some of the new Superman stuff. DC. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That Superman figure's alright. Apparently McFarlane has a new Superman figure out too, which is supposed to be pretty cool. Look at that little How to Train Your Dragons thing. That's cool. I got some bigger sets down here. Still got lots of Mutant Mayhem. Or no, that's not Mutant Mayhem. This is Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's see. Got some Star Wars. Micro Galaxy Squadron. Look at that. That's awesome. I like that one a lot. I got some Black Series. Got some Vintage Collection. Let's see. Let's look at these better. Yeah, those are cool. I stopped collecting Black Series, and now I kind of regret it. I kind of want to get back into Black Series. But, I don't know. Alright, so here's their Marvel section. They don't really have much. They got these 12-inch figures over here. They got these Mix Masher things. And then some, like, just kind of cheaper toys down here. This is pretty cool. I saw this last time I was at a Walmart. That still looks pretty cool to me. I know it's, you know, cheapy or whatever, but I don't care. It still looks pretty cool. Look at these Spider-Man figures. Those look cool. I got some Transformers. Not a whole lot as far as Transformers go. Decent stuff. There's red alerts. Oh, look at this. Looks like they got some clearance Transformers stuff over here. Not much. It's all gone. A couple of these little cheapy ones. That's cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Got some Optimus over here. That's a cool looking Optimus. And then, of course, they got the WWE and wrestling figures. Let's see who they have for Ultimates. You know what? I haven't found anything else today. I may... Oh, look at this. Looky, looky. I was getting ready to say I may pick up an Ultimate Edition figure. I'm so far behind on these Ultimate Edition figures, but look at that. Look at that Bray Wyatt. That is pretty cool. I've seen this only once before in person. And it looks like nobody's busted into it and stolen anything out of it, so that's good. Yeah, I may pick that up. Let's set that right over here for now. They do have Solo. Another Solo. There's Finn Balor back there, the Black Pants. And then they have 3 Triple H's. I already have this Triple H. Let's see, what else do they have? Got some Hogan Superstars. They got the Monday Night War Elites over there. Yeah, nothing we haven't seen before. Some AEW figures. Yeah, I may have to grab that. I don't know. Is this the first time I've seen this John Moxley? I don't really know. It's kind of cool. It's got some shirts, some head sculpts, some hands, some legs. Yeah, it's a pretty cool figure. Guys, check this out. Wasn't this guy named Luchasaurus? Wasn't that his name? I don't watch AEW, so comments down below. Is this the same dude that used to be Luchasaurus? Apparently now he's Killswitch. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Oops, except that I just dropped it on the floor. Let's see, what else is there? Here's oh, look at that. That's a cool Darby Allin. Again, I don't watch AEW, so I don't know any of these guys. I know Christian. I know him from WWE. It's a decent figure, I guess. And there's Ricky Starks down there. He's in WWE now. Bryan Danielson, of course, was Daniel Bryan in WWE. But, yeah, I don't know. Kind of weird. And over here's their kind of video game / skippy toilet section. Got some like 12-inch Dragon Ball figures down there. There's some Beyblade, Sonic. Yeah, like that kind of stuff, you know. Anime stuff. Let's see what else is over here. Sonic. There's the Zelda figures. Metroid. Very cool. Those are interesting. Let's see what else is over here. Mario stuff. Yeah, I'm just not really interested in any of this stuff. Just showing it to you guys in case anybody wants to see it. There's Bendy, plushes, and of course the Pokemon stuff. You know, I know some of you guys like Pokemon. So here's Pokemon for you. All the cards are gone, of course. There's some new Star Wars Legos. Those are kind of cool. Some new sets. There's some Jurassic World. More Jurassic World. That one's cool. There's Kylo Ren's helmet down there. And here's more Lego. Check it out. I'm always tempted by that Batman tumbler. That is so cool. I got Harry Potter. I got Marvel down here. What else? Lots of Marvel. Got some more Marvel. And Technic and Speed. These are cool too. Guys, check that out. That is just the Star Wars logo built with Legos. How cool is that? Let's see. That's, what is it, 700 pieces for that. Huh. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, you can just set it on your shelf or whatever. That is really cool. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It must be new, maybe. Guys, check it out. I was just looking back here in the collectibles area where the electronics and stuff are. Take a look at that. They got some Star Wars Hot Toys Cause Baby blind boxes. These are pretty cool. Those figures look really good. Look at that. Look at that Darth Maul. Look at that Anakin. That's really cool. Look at that Grievous. Oh, look, here's the ones you can get. They got Darth Vader Battle Damage. That one would be really cool to get. Palpatine's new apprentice. That's Anakin. I don't know why it says Darth Vader. Darth Maul, Savage Opress, Kylo Ren, Darth Sidious. That's cool. Count Dooku, General Grievous, and a Mystery. Wow, those are pretty cool, actually. I wonder how much they are. Huh. I don't see a price on them. I don't know. Yumi Star Wars? I don't know if that's that. Darth Vader glass. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'll have to scan it. I'll scan it into the app and see how much they are. All right, so here's their regular collectibles section, kind of like a small section. But these are always cool to look at, these Ben Cooper mask figures, costume figures, whatever. They have Superman and they have Wonder Woman, but they do not have Batman, which sucks because I may have picked up Batman. But they don't have him. It's easy for me to say because they don't have him, but there's some Godzilla figures, those are cool. Toonie Terrors. Let's see, there's an Iron Man statue, that's cool. Got some NECA figures down here. Biker Mice. Let's see what else is over here. They got some more Mecha Godzilla 2002 figures. Some anime. Here's the McFarlane stuff, Spawn. It's kind of a cool Batman there. Yeah, and then they got Funko Pops. Guys, and then here's their clearance aisle, which is kind of weird, all the way on the other side of the store. Not really seeing too much. What is this? Oh, these are those Funko things. Popsies. Yeah. Not really interested in those. But, let's see. There's some kind of a big old R2-D2 up there. I'll look around, see what I can find. Well, check it out. This is a Ben Cooper figure of Krampus. A Krampus costume. It's only $10. Huh. Interesting. I wonder why. Doesn't look like it's open or anything. It's interesting that it's only $10. I don't know. I might think about that. Guys, check this out. Look at that Leatherhead from Turtles of Grayskull figure for $10. Holy cow, they got quite a few of them too. This is not really a line that I have too many figures from. I think I have a couple. But that is really cool. $10 for that? I may grab that. Interesting. Yeah, I might have to pick that up for $10. They also got a Agatha from WandaVision Marvel Legends figure for $22. They got a Gundam figure up there for $22. And then I also saw some Lego over here. Marvel Lego, $27.50 for that. Yikes. I got some Pokemon Mega Blocks for $17.50. But oh look, here's some more Lego down here. Some Batman. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, it's cool. Not quite as cool as what I thought it was at first, but for $51, nah. I mean, you know, like I said, it's cool, but I wouldn't pay $51 for it. I don't think. I don't know, maybe I would, but I can't. So guys, that was the Walmart in Hatfield, Pennsylvania. I did pick up a couple of figures, Modern Figures. Modern Figures saves the day today. Crazy, isn't it? Not what I was expecting to find today at all. Let's take a look at what I picked up. So guys, the first thing I grabbed was this freaking amazing Bray Wyatt WWE Ultimate Edition figure. I have seen this once before in a Walmart, and then the next time I went, it was gone, and I was regretting not picking it up. So when I saw that they had one of these on the shelf, man, I had to get it. Look at the freaking Bray Wyatt. Look at that. That's just crazy. That's so cool. Like I said in the store, I'm way behind on collecting Ultimate Edition figures. I have like 3 or 4 in my collection. I definitely want to start getting more WWE Ultimates. They're really the only modern wrestling figure that I collect anymore. Everything else is just vintage WWF. But, I mean, I couldn't pass this one up. I do want to get Solo and Finn Balor and the other ones that were there, but I had to grab this one today. And I was super surprised to see the Turtles of Grayskull Leatherhead on clearance for $10 in the clearance section. Holy cow. This is just a really cool figure. Take a look at that. I like that a lot. Not sure if I'm going to keep him in the box. The two Turtles of Grayskull figures that I currently have, I took off the card, so I kind of regretted doing that. I might just keep this one in the box and maybe get, you know, rebuy the ones I have and keep them in the box. I don't know. I love the look of the cards and the box on these. The artwork is just fantastic. Look at that. Yeah, like I said, guys, this is definitely not something that was on my radar to pick up today, but for $10, you know, you can't pass that up. So guys, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like I said, nothing that I thought was going to happen today happened, but you know, we made it work, and it was a pretty good day today. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode. Later.